Hey y'all, it's Country Boy Boxing, aka Paul, in the flesh, back after about 3 years. I've gained since then about 250 subscribers. Did not suspect that at all. A lot of people in the comments have been asking, where are you? You okay? Where'd you go? It's a long story. So I'll try and tell about it as quickly as I can. Several years ago, in mid 2019, I suffered a hernia injury. And it put me down for a while, mainly because I was not able to get surgery at the time for a bunch of reasons that I will not get into. So it put me down. I had my surgery in March of 2020. And during that time, I fell ill to a slew of things. Because of my inactivity, because from having to lay around, from having my hernia, and then after having my surgery, my body allowed extremely painful arthritis to set in. Along with that, it allowed some mold illness to settle in my lungs and get worse. I already had it. I didn't know about it at the time, but I already had it and allowed it to get worse. And to add complication to things, I have Lyme disease. It made it quite difficult for me. After I had my surgery, I had to lay around for 2 years. I was basically unable to leave my bed. And if I did, it was for a short period of time, and at which point I would develop extreme discomfort in my pelvic and low back area in my hips. I did not know what was going on with me. I did not know what was Lyme disease at the time. I suspected it because 2 of my siblings were dealing with it at the time, and they still are. They're getting better. But yeah, I then found a doctor, and he is an OD, and he had extra training in that he took while becoming a doctor that trained him to basically do chiropractic type work on a human body. It's a little bit different in the way they think about the human body, so it allows them to treat specifics instead of just thinking everything is centered around the spine. No discredit to chiropractors. I've had family members who have had good experiences with them, but this actually worked for me. Basically, I had a whole bunch of x-rays and CAT scans and whatever else kind of scans they did on me. They did my whole pelvic area, and it turned out that due to an injury, a previous injury before my hernia, I had sustained at around 15 years old. My job was doing tree work and logging with my father. And during a bad accident, a tree rolled down a hill and caught my leg, threw me in front of it, and crushed my back. It jammed everything together. I'm surprised that I walked away without any broken bones or being paralyzed. One of the most painful experiences I've ever had in my life. But because I had stayed active during that time, my arthritis hadn't set in. I was keeping it at bay. I always felt some sort of discomfort there, but I was able to work through it. It never held me down. I just ignored it. Well, during the time of me not getting surgery for my hernia, laying around for, I said 6 months earlier in the video, it was closer to a year, actually, between 8 and 12 months. During that time, it allowed the arthritis to set in, and it locked everything together. And because of that tree hitting me, it shifted my pelvic bones. including my pubic bones. So it made, if you look at a pubic bone x-ray, they're basically ratcheted together. They're like gears. And when it hit, it shifted like that. And so now I have short leg syndrome because they fuse together. They're solidified. Some of the bones in my pelvic area are fused together. So I've been in constant pain for about 3 years now. And you can also see I'm sporting the double chin and the big face and whatever else the camera's showing. At the time of me ending posting my YouTube videos, I was 200 pounds. I was about 6'1", 6'2". And I never posted shirtless pictures of myself. I've always had issues with my body due to being made fun of for being overweight growing up. So I was never able to show people what my body fully looked like. And now that I look back on it, I wish I would have. I looked quite good, I realize now. I had a nice, muscular, athletic physique that I'd worked very hard to obtain, and I was just always too scared to show it off. But now I've put on about 110 pounds. I am now also a couple inches taller. I'm about 6'4", about 310 pounds. Now that I'm able to be back and around, I want to start my boxing journey again. My dream is to be a professional fighter. I want to be a prize fighter. I've wanted to be that for the past 6 years. And I thought that dream would never come true due to my illness. I never thought I would leave my bed. That's how bad it had gotten for me. I thought my life was over. I thought I would have to lay around for the rest of my life. And by the grace of God, I have been allowed to continue to get better very slowly, but I'm still continuing that journey. And so now I wanted to make my first post in 3 years or so and just tell you guys what's been going on with me. My story is much longer. I'm trying to make it as short as possible. But yeah, I would like you guys to follow along with me. There will be more content coming. It's going to have to be completely different though. I have lost, due to my illness, I had to sell just about everything I owned to buy medicine. I lost everything. So I'm having to take control of my life again and get everything back. So with that being said, I wanted to say how deeply sorry I am for leaving you guys hanging for the past nearly 3 years. And Lord willing, there will be more content coming. I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't want fitness to ever not be a part of my life ever again. I want to be the best I can be. And I also love boxing. So with the help of my loyal subscribers, thank you guys for sticking around. This whole time I have been watching statistics and comments and desperately wishing I could give an explanation, but I couldn't. I really didn't know what to say. But now here I am. So yeah, if you guys would like more content, please let me know, and I will do my absolute best to do that. I just got a gym membership a couple hours ago. I intend to start working out and being dedicated to it. And I would like you guys to help keep me accountable and encourage me in that, because after being out of the game for 3 years, it feels very foreign coming back to it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update and tell you how thankful I am that you have stuck around for these past 3 years of me not posting anything. Yeah, signing off for now. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.